Hi guys, welcome to Tech City. My name is Belarus Okoji. On Tech City today, I'll be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. That's right, almost like a sequel to the S6 Edge review that was done a couple of months ago. Now, as you already know, the S6 Edge Plus is bigger in size compared to the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, which I also have here. When you compare the size of both devices, the S6 Edge comes at 5.5 inches, while the S6 Edge Plus comes at 5.7 inches. Also, it's interesting to note that the S6 Edge Plus is slimmer than the S6 Edge. This is about 6.9 mm wide, this is about 7.1 mm thick. Now, we'll just go straight into it. With regards to the S6 Edge Plus, all right, hardware, we see that the only physical button on the front of the device is the home button right here, which also doubles as the fingerprint scanner. I call it touch and go. Once you press it, you have access to your applications and whatnot. Now, on the side of the device, we have the power on and off button. On this side, we have the volume rocker, and just behind the device is the 16 megapixels back-facing camera and the heart rate sensor, which also doubles as a selfie trigger. So you put your hand on that thing and you take your selfies. Just below the device, of course, on the metal trim around the device, all right, which of course is all glass, front and back. Love, love, love that. On the metal trim just below here is the speaker, the charging port, and of course the headphone jack, which we of course did see at this position on the S6 Edge. And just above we have the SIM tray, all right. Still talking about the hardware of the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. There is no removable battery, all right. I'm not sure why some people were expecting for them to go that route, but of course there is no removable battery. There is no space for a micro SD card, and there is no waterproofing. Some have said, oh, there's a secret waterproofing feature in the S6 Edge, and it might be in the S6 Edge Plus as well. Well, no. There's no waterproofing, all right? So stay safe with your device. And finally, with regards to the fingerprint sensor, you can actually record up to 4 fingerprints on the fingerprint sensor on the S6 Edge Plus. Let's now go ahead and talk about the Edge feature, which is really what everyone seems to be looking out for. Now, some expected, right, that on the S6 Edge Plus, both edges, like these two opposite edges, will be fully functional on the S6 Edge Plus because we had just one edge of the S6 Edge functional. But with regards to that, you can actually access your contacts on one edge of the device and some of your most favorite and mostly used applications on that same edge. So swiping and navigating between both edges, right, is pretty fluid and very easy. And also, when you are into another application, for instance, you launch your gallery or your email inbox, you can still have access to any of these edges within the application. You can also drag a picture from your gallery and drop onto an email you're about to send, which is pretty cool. Let's now talk about the display. Very, very impressive. It delivers a 2560 by 1440 pixels on its Quad HD screen, which gives about 4K resolution, which really is not bad because your video playback and your images look really great. It's pretty much the same with the S6 Edge, but then again, because it's a bigger screen, it makes it look like, ooh, it's way better. It's not much different, but then again, it's something to go by. Also, multitasking functionality on the S6 Edge Plus is pretty cool. Now, compared to on the S6 Edge, where you can't actually have more than 2 applications open in your pop-up view, with the S6 Edge Plus, you can have 2 or more applications open in the pop-up view. And of course, that's why I said earlier on, dragging a picture from your gallery to your email is pretty cool. We don't always use it, but then again, it's actually good to know that you have that information, and sometimes you just might want to try it out. Also, having about 4 applications running at the same time on one screen is really cool. So you're not really lost on where you left off. But then again, if you feel like it makes your screen look too busy, you can always use the soft touch key right here, which shows you a log of all the applications that are open on your device. Now, the processing power on the S6 Edge Plus is rather impressive because it comes with an octa-core, that's right, up to the power of 8 Exynos processor, which is essentially 2 quad cores, a Cortex A53 and a Cortex A57, alongside 4 GB of RAM. That's really cool. And with regards to that, it delivers fast performance. There's no lag. Speaking of lag, gaming also performs really well on the S6 Edge Plus, all right? Frame rates are really high and really okay. And well, there is minimal loading time. So you're enjoying your gaming, and you know that battery is the next thing that's on your mind, because quite a number of people are wondering, how long can I actually handle my S6 Edge Plus for, and how much time do I have to play a game? So we're looking at, say, between 15 to 20 hours. All right, your device should be able to last you for that long because it's a 3000 milliampere hour battery anyway. So you're playing games, you're exchanging messages, chatting with your IMs, responding to emails, taking phone calls, taking pictures, recording videos. Should last you for about that time. But then again, all that will wear out the battery, and this is where the power saving feature comes in. You have to turn off some applications and of course reduce CPU performance, etc, etc. The camera on the S6 Edge Plus delivers really well with an f1.9 aperture that lets in lots of light when you're taking pictures either in the daytime or even at night or in a low lit environment. Your pictures come out looking rather detailed. Even the user interface is also quite cool because you're taking the picture, for instance, by just tapping on the screen, and it's clear, it's so fast. It's really, really fast. Once you double tap on the screen, it starts taking the picture. Or once you put a finger on the heart rate sensor, it just snaps away. All right, autofocus and face detection also work really cool on the S6 Edge Plus. And an interesting discovery, even when the device is on 2%, it can take a picture. The back-facing camera on the S6 Edge Plus is 16 megapixels, while the front-facing camera is 5 megapixels, which works really cool, right? And you don't always have to use the beauty face feature because Team Natural, like me. Still talking about the camera features on the S6 Edge Plus, there is an interesting feature that allows you live stream to YouTube directly from your camera. It's a YouTube launcher on the camera feature on the S6 Edge Plus that allows you to share videos. All right, after getting a link that you share to your friends to view, you can actually also save that video onto your channel for future purposes. That's as much as we can take on the show today, all right? But when compared to the S6 Edge, we see that the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus has quite a number of winning features. First of all is the size. It comes at 5.7 inches. Also, the processing power is very impressive, an octa-core Exynos processor, and of course a 4 gig RAM random access memory, which is 1 gigabyte higher than the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. And of course the battery, coming at 3000 milliampere hour and lasting you for about 20 hours, doing everything you want to on your device. That's really, really impressive. So well, we think that if you have some extra bucks to spare to get the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, it will be a good buy. Yes, well, this is goodbye from us here at Tech City. My name is Valerie Zokuji. Do not forget to follow us across all our social media platforms showing on your screen right now. And do share this video. If you have any more questions, please drop them in the comment box below. See you next time. Bye-bye.